I'm in Daniel chapter 3 today, and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They're having to decide whether they're going to bow down to a golden image and the people's God, or if they're going to stay true to their God. They tell the king with sternness of decision that we're not weighted on opinion here. We are determined. We are strong in it. We are unwavering. We will not bow down to your God, any other gods, nor this golden image. Because we know that the God that we serve is able to deliver me out of anything. And it's the next verse that gets me. But if he does not, let it be known today that we'd rather serve a God who would let us die than to serve your false God who would allow us to live. I came on today to tell somebody that your fire is not final. I don't know who this is for. I don't know what you've been going through, but for somebody today, I feel as if I can serve as testimony for your fiery situation. You are in it right now. Talking to somebody who's been dealing with this stuff all 2019. Everywhere you go, you face trouble, you face trial, you face adversity. Is that you cannot catch a break. And it's not because of anything that you've done, but because of the conscious decision you've made to serve your God. Talking to somebody where you are turning down friends because their behavior does not match your character. It is you understand bad company and it corrupts good character. You understand your body is a temple, and so you have been denying and turning down men left and right. You've been suppressing your flesh and not sleeping with that female. I'm talking to somebody in today's society who could be celibate in a world that is sexually sinful. I'm talking to somebody in the world today who is not of it, but you're just walking right through it. You are a pilgrim passing through, understanding that my God is worthy, is able, is rewarding of them who would glorify, signify his name. I am insightful for him today because I am motive through the mission of encouraging somebody to hold on even through the fire. I know many times we find ourselves in suppressive places where people won't believe us when we're walking into the blessing, but then they want to laugh at us when we're walking to the fire. But can I tell you in the room on today that God said Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they changed the revolution for everybody coming forth as walking into the destiny where I will only serve the living God. Is that I don't care what they come with. I don't care what they would try and tempt you with. I don't care what they would try and persuade me with in this season of my life. I only serve the one living God. So at the end of the day, that may strike some people differently. They may not want to be involved with you, but I tell you, in today, when God throws you into the ring with the enemy, it is that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego are in the fire untouched, but the people that throw them in are scorched and burned to death. They better keep their hands off of you in this season. See, they're looking at you now, but they don't see where it is God is moving you to. They don't understand the destination that is over your destiny. They don't know what God has instilled in your minds, what it put in your hands, what He's placed in your mouth. Is that you are something mighty in the warfare of the spirit. You are something to be reckoned with in this spirit. You are not just somebody to be thrown around, to be played around with. They better watch how they handle you in this season. God says if they handle you wrong in this season, that the fire that they've prepared for you, if they handle you wrong, it'll burn them right. It's gonna put them in their place. It's gonna make them wish they had never touched you. It's gonna make them sorry. It's gonna make them come and want to apologize. But you know what? I ain't even holding no grudge, because my God is with me in the fire. That becomes good, that becomes relevant, that becomes reasonable, because the fire you're in is big enough that it could consume. There were stronger people seemingly who died in this type of fight. There was folk that was bigger than me, that was stronger than me, that seemed more spiritual than me. There was folk that had degrees over what mine is. There was folk that drove better, that had more kids, that had more money, that had more position. But when I walked into the fire, God was with me. Can I tell you in the room on today is that whatever situation you find yourself in, stop comparing yourself to other people as if their God is your God. At the end of the day, I don't know who anybody else serves, but I serve the God, the creator of the heavens and the earth. I serve the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I serve Him who began a good work in me, is faithful to see it through. That's who I serve on today, and I'm not weighed in opinion. I'm not timid in my speech. I'm not regardless of what may come, I am not scared to proclaim I serve the living God. The situation is big. It's hot. It's heavy. And the enemy tries to put the weight of pressure over your life. But you have to be so determined in this situation that it does not matter if I'm delivered or if I'm consumed. If I am taken out or God leads me in. It don't matter if you want to join in or you want to throw me in. It does not matter if you want to support or if you want to report. At the end of the day, my mission, my motive, my assignment, my task, my vision, the assignment that God has placed me on, the discipleship mission, the apostleship, the kingdom's heir ambassador. It's too big to forfeit, to live. But you have to develop in God. I'd rather die for you than my life be saved and I live unpleasing to you. And God told me to tell somebody in the room on today, I don't know who this is for, but as we leave 2019, we are getting ready to walk into 2020. God told me to tell you, I know you've been in the fire all 2019. There's somebody that's been in the fire for the past 3 years. You've been in there long enough that you've been Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You have been all of them encumbered. But God told me to tell somebody, God is bringing you out of whatever situation the enemy may have put you in. I can't hear nobody. You are in it, but you're not consumed by it. You are weighted by it, but you ain't crushed under it. You are burdened by it, but you are not broken. I'm talking to somebody who can believe God is who He says He is. That I will serve this fire. It's not fire for you. That the thing, your mission to carry, is is connected to your destiny, but it hurts you to carry it. Jesus falls under the weight of the cross 3 times, but gets up. It's heavy.